Okay, for this particular problem, we want to graph the equation 4x minus 3y equals 12. I know this is going to be a straight line because if I look at the exponents on x, there's an understood 1 and an understood 1 on the y. Okay, this one's a little tricky. So depending on the different method that you use, you could use the intercept method, which in this problem would be the easiest way to do it. You could use the intercept method, which would involve plugging in 0 for y to find the x-intercept, then plug in 0 for x to find the y-intercept, and then plotting those points, okay, drawing a line through them. But I want to continue with the table method, okay, the table method. So I'm going to start off by putting my two columns, x and y. But this particular equation is not in an appropriate form. I want to rearrange the equation to get y by itself. If I get it in that form, it's easier to work with. Okay, so 4x minus 3y equals 12. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides because I want to cancel this one out. Subtract 4x from both sides. I end up with negative 3y equals negative 4x plus 12. Notice the plus 12 because this was a positive 12 to begin with. Now, I need y by itself, so I need to undo that multiplication times negative 3. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. Divide everything by negative 3. That leaves me with a 1y, which I can just call y. Negative 4 over negative 3 is a positive 4 over 3. X. 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. So y is equal to 4/3 x minus 4. Okay, so now, this is where this gets tricky. Remember, before I just picked some numbers here, right? I don't want to just pick any numbers. Instead, I want to pick numbers that are easy to work with. Okay, and I'm going to use the fact that this denominator right here is a 3, so I'm going to pick numbers that are multiples of 3. I'll also throw in 0 as well. So I'm going to plug in negative 3, 0, and positive 3. And I could do negative 6 and positive 6, but that'd be overkill. All right, so let's start off with negative 3, and we'll see why that's a good choice. Y is equal to 4/3. Substitute in negative 3 for x, minus 4. Now remember, you can divide these first. Negative 3 divided by 3 is a negative 1. Right? That's a negative 1. So 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Okay, that worked out pretty nicely, right? Because we chose 3 as the denominator, or as the x value. Okay, because 3 was let me try that again. Because 3 was the denominator, we chose an x value that is a multiple of 3. So that way they cancel out nicely and we're left with some easy addition or subtraction. Okay, so negative 4, bring down that minus 4 there, minus 4. Negative 4 minus 4 is a negative 8. So negative 3, negative 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right about right there. Okay, let's plug in 0. Y equals 4/3 times 0 minus 4. That's pretty simple, right? Because 4 over 3 times 0 is just like anything else times 0. It's 0. So 0 minus 4 is negative 4. So 0, negative 4. Okay, finally, let's plug in positive 3. Okay, when you multiply with a fraction, you can just divide the whole number times, or divided by the denominator. That's 1. 4 times 1 is 4. And 4 minus 4 is 0. So 3, 0. Okay, so we have our 3 points. Let's go ahead and draw our line as best we can. That was a little squiggly, but it'll do. Okay, so there we go.